And for God's sakes, it sounds like your wife's already taken it. But God bless you, sir. We'll be right back. Final segment with Dr. Horowitz. Stay with us.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones here to tell you about Cal-Ben soap. My staff and I just love the old-fashioned, pure, handmade soap produced by the Cal-Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company that's over 62 years old. Go to 5starsoaps.com or click on their link at Infowars.com. They have been a longtime sponsor of ours. Cal-Ben soaps meet the highest standards of quality, purity, and value. Everyone should use their great line of products. I consistently hear from my listeners and friends how much they love the Cal-Ben Pure Soap products. Check out their whole line of bath, hair, laundry, and dish soap and more at 5starsoap.com. There is nothing like these factory direct, big money saving, triple concentrated soaps anywhere. Don't take my word for it. Get a free detailed catalog by calling toll-free 1-800-340-7091 or check them out online at 5starsoap.com. Again, go to 5starsoap.com and just try their products. You're going to love them. You will never use anything else again.
We're going to have Dr. Horowitz back up for an hour with us tomorrow. We got another guest coming up in 5 minutes. I want to quickly go to Craig, Tim, WC, and Bryant. Then he'll be back with us tomorrow to talk more about what we know the flu vaccine is doing to people and more on his affidavit calling for criminal investigation. Just an amazing thing that Dr. Horowitz has done. Craig in New York, you're on the air. Go ahead, Craig.
The swine flu killed about 10 people in America up until May. You know what the count is now?
Close to 1,000.
In America?
They're saying on the media that a couple days ago I saw the number of 800 and something. Doc, what's the best number you've got on that?
I think it's certainly less than 800, but I don't believe any of it. Quite frankly, the flu itself, you can't. How can you say that this particular thing caused this person to die? What about all of the immune suppressants that they were on? What about their lifestyle? What about all the cofactors associated with someone dying?
It's almost always people that are in bad shape. All the babies and stuff dying have been on heart machines, have been almost dead, old people that are almost dead. They even admit that 36,000 number every year that die of regular flu is totally blown out of proportion.
Totally. So it's really a complete specious report. And who's it coming from? Rupert Murdoch? Ketterman? Rockefeller cronies who control the mainstream media? So you can't trust it. I would forget it. I don't worry about stuff like that. Not if you've got all of the alternatives.
Sir, do you have any other points, Craig?
Well, it's just that it was 10 according to MSNBC, and the Gardasil vaccine killed 32 and made over 700 seriously ill. So
that's a lie. It was much, much more than that. The Gardasil is killing these poor little girls who were taking it, and now they're going to give it to boys. We knew that it would cause cancer. And the other thing is, like the swine flu vaccines, think about this. They've only got 6 weeks to test it. Well, what about all the autoimmune diseases and the cancers that take months,
Well, no, they're
years?
going to say the mega flu outbreak was caused by flu when it's going to be the vaccine.
Exactly. That's the vaccines are what's going to be killing people. It's always been this way as long as I've been studying it for 15 years. Vaccinations are the number one genocidal weapon being used for population reduction by Rockefeller et al.
By the way, I didn't get to this with you, but tomorrow we're going to cover it. The Times of London Billionaire Club and bid to curb overpopulation, a secret meeting of Rockefeller, Gates, Warren Buffett, Ted Turner, and others involved, including people from News Corps, meeting in secret to decide on a plan to reduce world population. And it's the same corporation in New York that funded this meeting. And this was in May 24th of this year. Thank you so much. One more call, then I'll get to WC and Brian. Everybody else, flu calls after our next guest leaves us in about 15 minutes, who's holding right now. Let's talk to Tim in Texas. You're on the air with Dr. Lynn Horowitz.
Yeah, hello, Alex and Doc. Back in 1976, I remember getting a flu shot. It was the first time something like that had come out, and they obviously didn't know what they know now about the stuff. A few days after that shot, I got so sick with the flu, I don't even remember 10 days of my life. Ever since then, I don't remember having the flu. I know for a fact in the last 15 years, I have not had the flu, and it has been all around me. Have I built up a resistance to it thanks to that shot back then?
No, it is. Actually, you should praise God for the fact that you're still alive. I would say, first of all, 65, maybe 70% of the people who get the flu shot get horrible flu. And so it's actually causing what it is that's supposed to be protecting.
Hey, my mother never got the flu and was sick for months when she took it about a decade ago. Didn't your mother die from a flu shot?
Yes, my mom passed away from Guillain-Barré, which the governments of the U.S. and the U.K. have just alerted the neurologists from these countries that they should be aware of skyrocketing cases. I mean,
and then meanwhile, Reuters, in a story Friday, says, there's going to be millions of regular deaths after you take the flu. The flu shot didn't do it. Reuters is mass diagnosing everyone, saying there are going to be millions of deaths. But did you see that article, Dr. Horowitz?
Yeah, I haven't seen that Reuters new one. But see, again, Reuters is controlled by the same people. I'm telling you.
The British.
But Glossier. Thomas Glossier, check him out. He's one of the Rockefeller partners in the
Okay, listen, we're going to talk about this more tomorrow, and after the next guest is off, folks, I'm going to go back into that Reuters story. They're getting everybody ready for deaths and saying it's going to be no big deal. Thank you so much, caller. Dr. Horowitz, we'll talk to you tomorrow at noon Central, 10 Pacific. God bless you. Everybody should read your affidavit at fluscam.com. We also have it linked up on Infowars.com. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Alex. Bye.
Okay, there he goes.